Observe Mark and Kelly in real time. Actor and co-host Mark Consuelos and the producer got into a heated confrontation. A loyal devotee of girlfriend Kelly Ripa, but how did he wind up in this predicament? Read on to find out more about what transpired. The producer and Mark Consuelos argue. Mark Consuelos and Kelly Ripa, the anchors of Live with Kelly and Mark, are never afraid to bring up contentious subjects. The pair has remained together for more than 30 years. Their conversations, which are frequently funny, are relatable to couples. They never hesitate to tackle taboo or controversial topics, which adds to the entertainment value of their energetic chat. Unfortunately, Kelly or Mark may need a day off. This is the order of things. On Thursday, August 7th, Consuelos was left alone because his wife was not there. Elle Duncan was taking Kelly's place as a news anchor, and Mark didn't waste any time bringing up a problem that irritates him. He told his co-host that he finds it annoying when males don't shake hands properly. The 54-year-old continued by saying that he taught his two lads the correct handshake right away. He therefore pays a lot of attention to this. The worst male handshake, he went on to demonstrate, is when the fingers are taken extremely softly. Their tight hold on my finger gives the impression that your handshake is feeble. Another audience member spoke up and agreed with Mark Consuelos' assessment. Then Mark took the other person's hand and showed Elle his serious lean. Mark leaned in close, and Elle appreciated his effort and went on. She appeared uncomfortable with the topic or believed Mark had overreached himself. Mark was already angry at William Hanson, a specialist in male manners, for chopping bananas rather than eating them with his hands. Then, in front of Michael Gilman, the producer, he slammed William. I'll say something offensive, but I know you can't hear it. I assume that William sits down to urinate as well. Wake awake, William. Think about that. Take a stand for yourself. Kelly knows this. Just so you know, Kelly Ripa has acknowledged that her husband can be an alpha guy at times. Mark Consuelos makes fun of men who behave in a feminine manner, particularly those who carry purses. The two witnessed a man passenger put his things in the overhead bin while they were in the air. Mark swiftly removed the purse so his wife could place her baggage on top. The audience loved Mark and Elle's relationship and paid no attention to the occasional handshake segment on Live with Kelly and Mark. They have also ignored his overbearing behavior. Do you find Mark Consuelos' attempt at strength and manliness shocking? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. For nearly 30 years, Mark Consuelos has been a familiar face on television. His prominent marriage to Kelly Ripa, his acting career, and most recently his co-hosting of the morning chat show Live with Kelly and Mark have all helped him become well known. Consuelos, who is renowned for his charisma, wit, and occasionally eyebrow-raising humor, has embraced the program's informal, conversational style. A producer was caught in the crossfire of a program that took an unexpectedly controversial turn in early August 2025, and he became the talk of the studio and beyond. This was neither a theatrical explosion nor a manufactured stunt. An unforeseen blink-and-miss-it moment occurred. Live is renowned for this. However, Phil and co-host Elle Duncan's visibly awkward response, a jab at etiquette expert William Hanson, and some classic alpha male humor kept the conversation going. On Thursday, August 7th, Kelly Ripa, the co-host and wife of Mark Ripa, was not at the live desk. She was replaced by Elle Duncan, an accomplished broadcaster with a dynamic on-screen persona who hosts for ABC News and ESPN. When a new co-host comes in for a day, the atmosphere was a little different. As soon as the cameras began to roll, Mark was prepared to voice one of his personal complaints. Formalities don't work. I find it annoying when males shake their hands awkwardly. Despite the fact that it was the morning program, he addressed Duncan seriously. He said he taught his two sons early on the importance of a firm handshake. This is something I take very seriously, the man declared. Right off the bat, you've got to know how to do it. The demonstration, which had the hosts physically acting out stories, was the following segment, which live audiences had seen numerous times. Mark reached out and shook Elle's hand, then gave her the incredibly flimsy shake he detests. Your handshake becomes very loose as they grab hold of my finger.